Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dina Sahira and I'm from class 2B. In this video, me and my partners, Fadia Nurul Badriyah and Mutia Aisyah Rahmania Chandra, will summarize all subject matters or notions we have learned in English phonetics and phonology class. First, what is a language? A language is a tool of communication that is used by humans. There are two types of language communication, verbal and nonverbal. Verbal communications are oral and written, while nonverbal communications include body languages, facial expressions, hand signs, and many more. One of the many qualities of a language is its arbitrariness, which means there is no connection between the word and the object. The opposite of this quality is onomatopoeia. An example of onomatopoeia is the word knock, because that's the sound we make when we knock on something. In English, there are 44 distinct sounds. The 44 includes consonants, vowel, and diphthongs. There are 4 ways to classify consonants. First, voice and voiceless consonants. Voice consonants is pronounced with your vocal cord vibrating. Next, there's fortis and lenis consonants, also known as tense and lax consonants. Fortis consonants are pronounced with greater force, while lenis are pronounced with less force. And then there are place of articulation. Place of articulations are where the constrictions of air occur inside your speech organs, while manner of articulation is how the constrictions of air occur. And then there's vowels. Vowels are categorized by the position of the jaw, tongue, and lips. The position of the jaw can be high, medium, or low. The positions of the tongue can be in the front, in the middle, or in the back, while lips positions are rounded and unrounded. Lastly, diphthongs. Diphthongs are a combination of two vowels. In English, there are 8 diphthongs: I, A, O, E, OI, and U.
And the next is diacritis. Diacritis is an extra mark. It's used to mark stressed word and to separate syllable. The example is result. So syllabic structure is a phonological unit composed of one or more phoneme. The example is bird. B is an onset, I is a nucleus, R and D is a coda. So, prosody. Prosody is the study of the properties of speech sound. This is also called suprasegmental feature. There are types of prosody: stress, length, and pitch. And next is phoneme. Phoneme are the smaller, meaning distinguishing sound in a language. So, phon are the sound of the phoneme. And allophone is the variation of a phoneme. And next is grapen. Grapen are written symbols that represent a sound. So, grapen phoneme correspondence is the process of matching a phon with a grapen, and vice versa. Phonotatic is a branch of phonology. It's the study of the way in which sound combine into words and what the sequences of sound are possible in a language.
And then there are assimilation, dissimilation, deletion, and addition in morphophonemics. Assimilation is when two sound segments occur in sequence and some aspect of one segment is taken or copied by the other in isolation. We will typically pronounce I or A without a nasal quality at all. For example, we say words like pin and pan. Dissimilation are a change it's made to a sound that makes it less similar to a sound in its environment. For example, in English, six. The six shakes, six sheep is sick. Deletion or eliminate a sound. This applies more frequently to unstressed syllables and in casual speech. For example, H may be deleted in unstressed syllables. He handed her his hat. The H in her and his is deleted. Addition is adding a sound which wasn't there before, for example, Gemle. There is a bee on it. Gemle.